Hi guys, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do pretty much a rundown of the regimental histories, or just a little bit of elaboration on these, on the newly bought for me sort of regiments. And we're going to start with the 1st Regiment Infantry, just the standard French line infantry regiment, bang bang muskets. The Grenadiers Regiment Infantry, the Grenadiers were just taller, stronger, more well-trained soldiers that they would just have around. They're usually used to spearhead an attack or whatever. Then, here, gotta fix that. Then we have the 3rd Ettinger. This was, you see, free Ireland. Soldiers recruited from Ireland, as, you know, the UK didn't really treat Ireland very fairly, and they would fight for France. There's the 2 Vistula Fusiliers, which is pretty much sort of like Grenadiers, well-trained, good soldiers. 1st Legion de la Vistula, I believe it's a Polish legion, because they fought for Poland. We also have the Grenadiers of the Vistula, I think. And those were, as you know, Grenadiers. Aside from that, there's the Grenadier Guard, which is old guard, but most well-trained, at least 35 years of service. 35 years old, 10 years in service, fought in the first line of combat, like 3 campaigns, I think. Also, have to be illiterate. Jeannie and Susie, I believe they're just, I guess there's some other sort of specialized regiments. Specialists is specialists. We have the Marines, which would prevent mutiny and fight on the ship. You know, they're different from the sailors. And you also have the Naval, Imperial Guard Naval sort of stuff. And we have the regiment, which I'm going right now, which is the 1st ever Legion Lancers, the Guard. They were recruited from the Polish. They were recruited from Polish peoples, and they would fight for Napoleon. And they did their job pretty well. They were welcomed into the Guard, as Polish have always been known for their cavalry, winged hussars, you know, that kind of stuff. Even though it's the wrong era, but they've always been known for their skilled cavalry, or skilled cav, as they say. They've never had an issue with cavalry. They were gobbled up recently by pretty much Prussia and Russia, and they weren't feeling too good about that. Napoleon sort of painted himself as the savior of the Polish peoples, and he kind of got away with that, and the Polish liked him, and that's one of the reasons why, because he stood up for them and fought for them, and also gave them a little bit more independence, the Duchy of Warsaw. So they provided him with soldiers from the Legion Vistula. Some of them got into his old guard, which is one of the most well-known units since, you know, Waterloo. And the old guard has always been, you see, that's the uniform of the old guard. You get the Grenadier cap. No, dude! What? How? Okay, whatever. So pretty much these guys have their lancers, they have lances, you know what I mean? It's okay, I guess. And I'll just give you a little bit of background on pretty much how these units were formed. So pretty much these units are regiments. The regiments were formed from certain areas. They might be put in different battalions, I guess. And they would just fight as a regiment. They'd sometimes fight as a regiment, depending on the nation. And they would fight for France, and they do their job well. And now I'm going to do a little bit of sort of overview of the regiments. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't have 5 yet. Yeah, I might as well just buy it. I don't have 5 yet. I'm just going to get it right now. Boom. I have 5 now. So 1, you pretty much have the 3rd Ettinger, Free Corps, 42nd Regiment Foot. Probably my most recommended as the 42nd. Scottish Highlanders. Good fighters. They also give you the bagpipe perk. This gives you the Marine of the Guard, which is this really fancy, cool uniform. A lot of NR Vistula Legion will help you in Trollian Village. This one just comes with Russian stuff and Brunswick Ducal Corps. It was from like the area of Brunswick, and then used to be British governed, I guess. And the Duke of Brunswick brought some of his troops back, and they fought for the UK. Regiment Pack 4 gives you the Lancers, King's German Legion, and KGL is pretty cool looking. This gives you a new 2nd Rocket Troop, which had a really cool story when they were ordered to pull back, and he were pretty much cavalry, but they would have rockets. Don't ask what that is. But then they would also have rockets. Shut up, will you, Bubbles? They'd also have rockets. So then they would once they set down their rockets near a barricade at the four-way intersection near Hougoumont, and they just blew up a bunch of people. This also comes with some crappy regiment. A bunch of cosmetic packs, gives you a bunch of weird crap. I don't know. There's blemishes, which is just, come on, why would you do that? In UGC, I've bought some of these. This is pretty much so you can make your character look pretty cool. Shakos are just that sort of hat. If you want to get UGC, just get the old guard UGC stuff. Don't bother with anything else. I swear, just don't. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna buy this. I don't know why. Just don't bother with anything else in terms of UGC. It's just kind of And aside from that, you're pretty much set. Hold up. I'm gonna do something really quick. It is the French musket. Oh, it's a Charville, I think. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Don't ask why I'm watching Laser Pig.